Hey guys, it's Lion Trader here, and I just wanted to take a few minutes to give y'all a update on my thoughts on Bitcoin. As you know, a few days ago, I was thinking that we were on a C wave and we were coming down here for this correction. Um, I don't really think that anymore. What I think is that we have completed the second wave and we're now on the third. There isn't a clear entry here for me. It just happens. I missed the trade. What I'd like to see potentially is we see five waves up and then we go A, B, C. Maybe we'll test this zone, depends on how high we get. And then I'd be looking for a long, absolutely. But right now, it's just kind of a waiting game for a little bit more clarity in the market. Um, and the reason this is a no trade zone is because, as you can see, this yellow dotted line, and then we also have this is called the red dotted line is called point of control. It's going to be the highest point of volume on your volume profile. So that's going to be a significant support or resistance level. And then we also have this resistance level up here. As you can see, it was fairly significant resistance. And once we broke that, we shot right up and then we came back down because there wasn't much price acceptance on the volume profile. That's why we dumped right back. And then we came up to test it again. So you're in between a support and resistance here. And that's such a narrow range that that's a no trade zone. Why take the risk? Why take that mental stress, that mental anxiety, that, of being in a just a shitty situation like this? It's just not worth it. As a trader, I want to trade smarter, not harder. I want to be taking those easy setups, the ones that I look at and I say, aha, this is what it is. Take my entry, sit back, relax, make my money. I don't want to be getting in these stressful situations because, you have your capital in the sense of your fiat money that you're trading, and then you have your emotional capital. If your emotional capital gets drained and your confidence gets beat down, and I've done it. I'm pretty sure that every successful trader has gone through those times where you're beating yourself up and you're just getting in situations that you just shouldn't. It's just part of the growth process and learning how to trade. But you don't want to be trading in here. It's just not. It's not my strategy. It's just not worth it. Too much stress. Not enough risk to reward there for me to really care. Um, so now that you know that this is a no trade zone, I want to go over the count a little bit and why I think that it is this. If my computer will cooperate. All right. So originally I had this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The reason I've changed my mind is there's a couple of clues here. The first clue would be this. I like to start my charting process looking at for trend lines or some sort of market geometry, whether it's pitchforks, channels, etc. And it's because the price is contracting here, that's indicative of a triangle. And because I have a 1, 2, 3 structure here, and then we can count the subdivision where it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a third, this is very indicative of a fourth wave. So now we saw it shoot up here, put in our fifth, and now we see an ABC structure. Well, what could that be? Okay, if we have a completed 5 waves impulse up, that could be an A of a larger correction. Then we came up here for a B wave. And now, because of this expanding nature of this price action, I believe that this is an expanding ending diagonal. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another clue that this could be an expanding diagonal is the volume here. At the end of a triangle or a ending or leading diagonal, you will typically see a volume spike at the end of it. And that's exactly what we saw. So I believe that there's enough evidence here to support this being a flat correction. So A, B, C with an expanding ending diagonal for the C wave to complete a larger C of the second. And now we'll be going up to complete new highs. So because there's not a trade here, where is the next trade that I'd be looking for? Is I'd be looking for a clean 5 waves up, a very clean ABC down, and I would be looking to buy that second wave of the third. If it's not offered, it's not offered. I just sit back, wait for my next setup, and let the market come to me. All right, guys, thanks.